this morning, man, after about 2 hours sleep, working all night long. Tired, man. Saturday, a lot of my friends at the beach and shit. I'm in here. Do I want to be here? Not really, man. You know, we're all at the beach, having a good time. Would I rather be at the beach? Sure. But what is even better than being at the beach is driving home to your beach fucking house. I'm putting in the time now, so that when I want to go to the beach, I just open my fucking front door.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jason, coming back with another one, man. And I wanted to tell y'all, man, listen, I can already see this shit now, right? That down the line, y'all gonna thank yourselves for the work y'all putting in now. I'm guaranteeing it. Down the line, you gonna thank yourself for the work that you putting in now. I'm manifesting that shit. You know why? Because a lot of people ain't doing it. Y'all can see it with y'all own eyes. Y'all already know that a lot of people ain't putting in that same work that you putting in. And y'all in the same field trying to do the same thing with a lot of people. But guess what? They're not putting in that work like you putting in that work. A lot of people just think that their talent alone is going to get them to where they need to be. A lot of people think that they're going to get to where they going to get to regardless whether they work hard for it or not. You know what I mean? And that ain't no way to go. That ain't the mentality that you need to have. You need to outwork everybody else. You need to outwork everybody else. You kind of got to have that Kobe mentality. You know what I mean? While he was putting in a lot of work while everybody was asleep. He was sleeping for only 4 hours, and when everybody else was asleep, he was putting in that work. So he had more practice hours than everybody else. You know what I mean? You got to live your life like that, man. You got to put in that work as much as you can. You got to do it now so you can have what you want later on down the line. And you're going to thank yourself for it. I want you to understand, a lot of y'all putting in that work now, you're going to thank yourself down the line, and I'm guaranteeing that shit. I'm guaranteeing that shit. I saw this shit with my own eyes. I saw it with my own eyes. You're going to thank yourself later. You're going to be like, damn, I'm glad I did this shit. Damn, I'm glad I put in this work. Damn, I'm glad I prepared myself. Man, a lot of people ain't preparing themselves for nothing. They think everything peaches and cream. They think everything is a fucking layup. You know what I mean? You ever see people live life like it's a layup, man? They just acting like this shit a layup. Just thinking now is where it's at. Not even knowing that down the line is where it's at. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to continue on this path. Y'all got to continue putting in this work. If you ain't putting in no work, then what is you doing? What is you doing? I'm going to ask you that every time. If you ain't putting in this work now, then what is you doing? You can't be looking towards the future if you're not putting in that work now. Your future looking grim if you're not putting in that work now. Your future looking very, very dark if you're not putting in that work now. You know what I mean? You don't plan on going too far if you ain't putting in that work. So I can see it with my own eyes. I'm telling y'all, a lot of y'all that's watching this shit, listen, y'all gonna thank yourselves later. Y'all gonna be just like old boy who wanna go to the beach. He wanna be with his friends. He just wanna chill out. He just wanna relax. And you could tell that he tired. You could tell that he tired. He was going off 2 hours of sleep. And like he said, man, he putting in that work now so he could open his fucking door and have a beach in his backyard. You know what I'm saying? He putting in that work now so he can have what he want down the line. Y'all gonna thank yourselves. Y'all gonna thank yourselves for the work y'all putting in. Look around you, bro. Look around. Look around. See, look around and look at the people that's around you and see who doing what you doing. See who putting in that work like you putting in that work. Nobody. Nobody. You just got motherfuckers just going with the motions of everything. They ain't doing nothing extra. They ain't doing nothing extra to better themselves. They ain't doing nothing extra to work on themselves. They not doing nothing extra to make their future brighter that can help them down the line. Nah, they just going off of hope. You can't just go off of hope. You just can't hope for everything. You just can't hope that everything gonna be okay. There's too many people that's living like that. They hope this gonna happen. They hope that's gonna happen. They hope for the best. They hoping for this, hoping for that. And when you gonna get out there and go make some shit happen on your own instead of just hoping that some shit happen? Man, listen, that's a fucking shot in the dark. That's a shot in the dark without you putting in that work yourself. Talking about hope. Talking about hope. You're going to be hoping forever. You're going to be hoping forever without no footwork in this shit. You're going to be hoping forever, hoping for a fucking somebody to just come down and just help you out. You're going to sit there and hope. You're going to be hoping for a long time because you got no action behind your words. You got no action behind what you're trying to do. Listen, that ain't the way to go. That ain't the way to live. That ain't the way that you can secure a bright future thinking that way. You got too many people that think like that. They're going off the hope factor with everything. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference between having hope, but then just hoping that shit gonna turn out how you want. You know what I'm saying? Just hoping that it's gonna I hope it's gonna work out. I hope I can get this job. I hope I can get better. I hope this, I hope that. Listen, guess what? You need to get out there and make some shit happen on your own. You need to get out there and create your own luck. Hope is like saying that I hope I get lucky. I hope I get lucky. Listen, man, sometimes you got to get out there. Hey, I'm not telling you that luck don't happen. But sometimes you got to get out there and put yourself in the fucking space to where that luck can maybe catch up with you, or you could put yourself in the line to where that hope can get to you, and then that shit just come and that shit just spring into action. But if you just sitting still, how you gonna catch this luck and this hope that's just floating around in the universe? You not gonna catch it. It ain't gonna happen because you ain't putting in no work to get yourself towards that. You not manifesting nothing. You ain't putting in the work, manifesting nothing. You ain't doing nothing that you need to be doing that's gonna line you up to what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So you just can't go off that. You got to go off that work you put in. You got to know that this shit gonna work because you putting in that work. If you ain't putting in that work, then you don't know if anything gonna work because you ain't working towards that. You ain't working towards that. So, like I said, man, I can see it in a lot of y'all that watch this shit, man. In the comments that y'all say that's watching this channel, I can see this shit with my own eyes. I can see this shit with my own eyes. Down the line, a lot of y'all, most of y'all gonna be like, damn, I'm glad that I put that work in because, man, shit, if I didn't, I wouldn't even be here. Y'all gonna thank yourselves. Y'all gonna thank yourselves for the work y'all put in. Watching everybody around you not do nothing. Come on, man. Watching everybody else around you not do nothing. They just going off hope and talent. They going off hope and talent. They ain't going off of hard work. They ain't going off action. They not going off, you know what I'm saying, they spirituality, just knowing that this is going to work because the Most High done lined me up. You know what I'm saying? They not going off any of that. They not going off any of that. So you got to understand, man, listen, where you at right now is where you need to be. This is where you need to be right now. You in the trenches. A lot of people look at the trenches in many different ways. You know why? Because you got some people that look at the hood as the trenches. You got some people that look at motherfucking jail as the trenches. They looking from a whole different type of narrow avenue. That ain't the trenches. That ain't the trenches. The trenches is looking within yourself and willing to work on yourself. That's the trenches. A lot of people scared of those trenches. They don't want to do that. They don't want to go there with themselves. Hell no. You know what I mean? I'm perfect as is. I don't need nothing to work on with myself. God made me who I am, and this who I'm going to stay. See? See what I'm saying? They scared to go in them trenches. They don't want to work on themselves. So guess what? They going to stay exactly who they are in the exact same place, if not a worse place, because they looking at it like that. They're not in the trenches of God where we spiritually intact and we willing to work on whatever it is we need to work on so we could better our situation. They not like that. They ain't thinking like that. They ain't thinking like that. They thinking it's only black and white. They thinking it's black and white. They way of thinking is simple and plain. They can't think it's deep, so they don't want to. So you know what I mean? So y'all got to understand, man, where you at is where you need to be at. Y'all in the real trenches, the trenches of yourself, the trenches of your hard work, the trenches of your willingness to create and be what the Most High wants you to be. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to continue on that path and continue with this journey. And I guarantee y'all going to land where you need to land at. Y'all going to thank yourselves later. And that's my word. My name J Sin and Sinn-Take. I'll holler at y'all in a minute. Peace. Hustle hard, yeah, that's all day. I'ma keep putting in work, yeah, that's all day. I'm in here to do my job, yeah, that's all day. What I do ain't a facade, this is all J. Hustle hard, yeah, that's all day. I'ma keep putting in work, yeah, that's all day. I'm in here to